Ooh, let's get our energy right. Random Wednesday on a random Wednesday. Today's episode really excites me because, as you will see in a second, we have for you the brand spanking new Gwm P300. Oh man, I love this car. Look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, it might look familiar to you because it's obviously a facelift of the P-Series GWM Bucky that we know, but this one is hiding a couple of nice surprises. 2.4 liter engine under the bonnet, some nice added extras, a sunroof this time. You're going to see exactly what this vehicle is about and just what it is that sets it apart from what you know as the current GWM P-Series. This thing is absolutely stunning. Let's start right here from the front. You've got this lovely gray grille that we have that replaces the old chrome grille that the P-Series used to have. Now, don't get it twisted. They're not replacing the P-Series with this. The P-Series still exists as a model on its own, but this is the P300, and that's how you tell them apart when you see them. The grille, completely different. Unlike the P-Series, this one has the camera for the front-facing camera in the GWM logo right at the front. Also, something that you can look at that you can tell sets it apart from the P-Series as you know it. Coming around to the side, you have got these wheel arches with a design that's a little bit different. Now, this one that we're currently taking a look at is the 4x4, and it's the Super Lux model. It's not the Ultra. The Ultra goes a step further, and that's the one that you'll get the chrome mirror housings, chrome door handles and things like that. But this is the Super Lux, and it still comes with all the bells and whistles. You've got some sturdy roof rails up on the top, and you can see these things are made to carry weight. It's absolutely awesome. This color that we've got right here in front of us with these rims, gorgeous 18-inch wheels, and you know, again, the rims different to the ones you see on the P-Series. That just makes it stand out altogether. I'm so excited about driving this car, I can't help myself. But as we take a look at it, moving around to the back, we've got a couple of other things that I'd just like to show you right here. Starting off with this wonderful load bay. The load bay in the back of the Bucky comes completely rubberized, and it also has these 4 anchor points in there for anything that you're carrying that needs to be tied down. Come around this side to the back, and you'll notice, unlike the previous one, it actually has the GWM properly emblazoned and embossed into the back of the Bucky. Here in chrome, you've got the 4x4 2.4 liter turbo diesel engine. One thing that's always been one of my favorite features about it, and I keep mentioning it in different Buckys that we review on this channel: soft opening tailgate. Can more manufacturers please do this? A soft opening tailgate is everything. And added to that, as we know, you've got that step that lets you very easily get in and out of this vehicle. GWM here has really thought of everything, and this is one that really excites me. Let me just get down here and close it up, because it's time for us to sort of take a closer look inside. Oh, interestingly, we've got rear window demisters on this Bucky. Not something you see in a lot of Buckys, right? But let's step inside and take a look at the interior of the GWM P300 Super Lux 4x4. Welcome to the interior of the GWM P300 4x4 Super Lux. Step inside. Behind the steering wheel, we've got these paddle shifters for the gearbox, and they feel okay. I mean, silver plastic items, it's not designed to give you, you know, dual clutch rivaling upshifts, but you know, if you want to have a little fun, you've got that option. And as it goes with a lot of Buckies these days, you've got these nice steering wheel controls that include your telephone control, your voice controls for the car, and even your sound system controls on it, including your volume. Once again, there's no volume knob in this car. You've got the volume buttons on the steering wheel, and it allows it to really, you know, it puts the driver in full control of what's happening in this vehicle. I just dropped it into eco mode and immediately it changed up a gear, which goes to show that with your sport mode, you can hang on to the gears a little bit longer. So you can drop it into sport, pull those gears a little longer. And from what I remember, even with the P series, if you start using the pedal shift, it automatically drops it into manual mode. And again, it holds on to those gears just that much longer. So it really is something that makes you feel, you know, fully in control of the vehicle when you want to drive it in that sport mode. The steering wheel is a little chunkier than the P series steering wheel, which I like. I like chunky steering wheels. They just, again, give you that feeling of control. When you're holding on to it, you feel like you're in full control of the vehicle and everything it's doing. The ride in this car, typical modern Bucky ride control. You know, it's a little bouncy over undulated surfaces, but apart from that, it rides very smooth. The interior is also very well insulated from exterior sounds too. It really cocoons you once you get inside this vehicle. And once you're inside it, I gotta tell you, your sound system in this car, oh, what a pleasure, right? I mean, if there was two things that I didn't like about the P series the time when I was driving it, was one, there was no rear light, no interior light for the rear passengers, and two, the sound system was terrible. There was some settings you could play with that made it a little better, but honestly, the sound system in the P series, I don't know what they're like now, but of that generation that I owned, nah, it really wasn't doing what you'd expect it to do. But in this one, GWM definitely listened and they've remedied that problem. The sound in this thing sounds absolutely premium. Now, obviously, it's a Bucky. You don't expect it to compare to vehicles with name brand sound systems with your Harman Kardons and stuff like that. But this one still gets the job done, and very, very well. It's a very relaxing place to be in. Your infotainment system, very comprehensive. Again, GWM has been listening, because with the P series, your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay is corded, whereas in this one, it's cordless. So you can link up to it very easily. It's got a wireless charging pad that's also ventilated. And interestingly, for the first time in these GWMs also, you've got your USB-C, but only in the front. I don't know why they don't deliver one for the back too, but you know, it is what it is. The dashboard design is absolutely gorgeous. You've got this nice padded leatherette section running down the middle, and then just behind your screens, you've got this sort of, it looks like an aluminium strip with some detailing on it that runs past the back of the screens. And on the passenger side, it has a little detail there with the sort of silhouette of the P series Bucky in it. Stuff like that feel absolutely premium to me. That feels like something you'd find in your Rolls Royces with the artwork in front of your front seat passenger. But I mean, that kind of thing just helps to uplift this interior and make it feel absolutely premium. Your instrument binnacle, you're looking at a good 7-inch screen that's right in front of the driver, and then your infotainment screen, you're looking at about a 12.3-inch screen that's sitting in front of your driver too. So really nice big screens in keeping with what is the modern standards. Again, the steering wheel with this big P that's sort of the logo for your P series buckies being pulled into the design of the steering wheel. Absolutely amazing. Once again, this is the Super Lux model, so you've got some of the voice controls that you have in it, and from what I remember with the P series, the voice controls were quite comprehensive. I don't know how comprehensive this one is. Let's try it out. Hey GWM. Hi GWM.
Hi, dear master.
Open the front windows.
Okay, rolling down car window.
Awesome stuff, right? I mean, absolutely amazing the way it just listens to what it is that you want it to do. Again, you can talk to it and tell it then to close the windows that you want closed, and you can literally tell it to turn on the AC, turn up your volume. I don't know if it controls the sunroof too. Hi GWM.
Here.
Close the front windows.
Okay, rolling up car windows.
There we go. So it's one that's absolutely brilliant. You've got your aircon control that you have here, and it wafts that cool air so nicely through this cabin. It really does not give you any issues as far as cooling down the interior of the car goes. But yeah, overall a very pleasant experience. A different section here for the center console to the one that you'd find in the P series. They've gone a long way towards differentiating this from the P series, so that those that pay for this vehicle know that they're in something that's just that much more special. Sunroof. I mean, come on guys. I've said this before. I love cars with sunroofs, and the fact that nowadays buckies come with sunroofs, it just takes it to a whole another level. So very happy with this car, very pleasantly surprised by the updates that they managed to do to it, and it's one that we're really looking forward to enjoying when it comes to what it offers. If you remember, recently we just did a test of the JAC T9, and that blew us away. Before that, we did the Photon Tunland G7, and that blew us away too. So there's clearly a good number of buckies that are coming out right now that look, if you've got the money, you are spoiled for choice, especially in this price range. Now, jumping into this P300, first of all, the interior feels so premium. The seats are this leatherette that has become all the rage. The one thing I do bemoan is the fact that it doesn't have the diamond stitching that you find in your P series. I like that diamond stitching personally, but to some people it might have been a bit much. I really liked the look of that seat. When it comes to how it is that this interior feels, it really is a step up. The seats, nice and comfortable, firm. Wherever your arm lands, it's soft touch materials all over the place. This car with a 2.4 liter engine just feels that much more relaxed to drive than the 2 liter that comes in the P series. The power delivery is that much smoother. It really delivers the goods in a way that makes you want to drive it, and especially over very long distances. It feels that much more mature than the P series. The engine is a 2.4 liter, so dropping it into sport mode should reveal it being just that much more aggressive as far as the acceleration is concerned. Obviously this is a bucky, so you're not trying to do any 0 to 100 robot to robot dashes with it, but it gets up and gets going in a very nice way. At no point does it feel like it's straining. At no point does it feel like it needs to be it needs to pull the gears further than what it does. It delivers the power in a very linear fashion, but it feels very relaxed. It lends itself to a very relaxed driving style. But yeah, that's the Gwm P300 with a 2.4 liter engine. Absolutely awesome. Oh man, what a blast. You know, the Gwm P300 is one of those things that make it pretty obvious that GWM clearly loves the South African market, and the South African market loves them back. The fact that they're not getting rid of the P series as we know it and just adding this basically to the range lets you know just how strong the bakkie market is in South Africa, and we've had a blast with this one. This is something that we won't be forgetting anytime soon. Can't wait to get our hands on the P500 though, just to know what the big brother does compared to this one. But this is Random Wednesday, guys, and this is what we do on the regular. If it's your first time bumping into our channel, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing this video with other people that you know that might be interested in what we're doing. But as always, my name, not important. What is important is what we're doing here. This is Random Wednesday. Let's get it.
Now let's take a look at some quick specs. For more information, please contact the numbers on screen.